I bought some new taillights for my truck, and I figured I'd show how to install them, even though it's pretty easy. So, first thing, I'm gonna figure out which bolt, what size of one of these I gotta actually use, so I'll be back after figuring that out. So, I figured out that it was an 8, so that's cool. And even though they look sort of rusted, they still are coming out pretty easily, so it's pretty nice. Not really a hand bolt though. Yeah, looks like it'll just be a force through sort of thing. So, oh, all right. So next up should just be a pop off sort. Fucker. Should just be a pop off sort of thing. I'm probably gonna have to use two hands, so I'll be back. So currently I got it out. I just gotta figure out how to get the push tab things out. So, from looking at it, it's not quite clear. Oh, wait. Think I see. I'm not sure about the green one, though. Alright, so I'm coming back a little while later. Mainly because I got this side's headlights in. And I'm going to show you how I disconnected these. I don't think anybody's really said how to. I mean, most of these break, but the way I did it was that I took a flathead and then I put it in between. Dang. I put it in between that clip right there. You can sort of see it's the only thing that looks like it has a divide. So I put it in between right there and right there to get the light bulb out. So, or I guess they call it a light bulb socket, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that again so that way I can get this other side in. So since I got them out now with tabs intact, basically, so if you were to look at this, well, I had a little bit more trouble with this one just because it was so dusty, but see how it's basically a slope? So basically, the way the tab sits is that it sits on top of this. So basically, you're sliding it's actually the other way around. So you're sliding it from there in between here, or yeah, you're trying to get it in between here. So then the tab, let's also say that this is the tab. So tab sits like this. Dang, if it could focus. Basically, tab sits like that, right on that, and then you slide the screw or the flathead in between there to pry it up, and then push it a little bit so instead of it being there, it rests on top of there, and then you pull that out. So that's how I did it. That's also how you keep these tabs intact. This one I wasn't so lucky, but that was beforehand when I was trying to do it without the flathead. So if you want these things out, get a flathead. I'm gonna get the new light on. I forget where I left off, but everything plugs in. Should say there was a tiny rock that was impeding this. Well, so the connector for the headlight is going to look the exact same as this. There's a little rock in the rails, which the rails are these little plastic pieces, that and that. There's a rock in it, you're not going to be able to get in, so just get a small like metal piece and then stick into the connector and then push it out. Although that was only me issue, I guess. It was only an issue on my end, so I wouldn't expect anybody to have that same issue, but yeah, so that's how they look. Damn, that's shaky. But yeah, that's how they look. Next up, I'm just gonna go ahead and check everything. Not quite sure if that light works. It may just be decoration, but yeah, it is what it is. Figured I would show the rear taillights at night, and they're pretty bright. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's pretty damn good, so I'd recommend it. I'd recommend the headlights, so, yep.